Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 6 video. Now you join us in between Northfleet and Gravesend. For whatever reason my mic didn't pick up my audio from all the way to Dartford, but randomly picked it up from, well, where we are now. So yeah, I'll start it here, and if you want to watch the rest of the video from Dartford to here, I'll leave that at the end of this video. But yeah, we got the TSC-X all set up. So thanks to Sim Workshop for giving a sample unit of that for us to check out. But yeah, enjoy the video. What to do is try this controller on a German route, so I'll probably do it on Frankfurt S-Bahn. Try it with PZB, and we can have one of the levers as the AFB and another one as the train brake. That would be quite cool to do. There's the red signal, so we're on time, unless we've lost our path because we were running a couple of minutes late, essentially. So I don't think I've actually ever had to stop there before for another train. Well, not usually. Nice and slow. It's always better to creep up to a signal than come to a stop every time. Come on, change. Or not. But as soon as we stop, it will change. Right, do that. Set that to neutral. And do that. Oh, there we go. Typical way.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check.
Yeah, signal's alright. Single yellow. Because as soon as we come to a stop, that happens. So that clears us into the platform. Got 30 miles an hour. But thanks all for coming in. If you have made it this far in, thanks for watching. What does everyone think of the TSC-X controller? Is it something you'd like to get? I mean, Christmas is coming up. Again, it is for PC only. And I doubt there is any plans to bring this to console unless Sim Workshop can do some magic and get some sort of, I don't know, deal with Dovetail for I don't know. Yeah, I doubt this would come to console. It's probably just too difficult. Right down the end. Here we are. This is Gravesend. Right, set that. Neutral and doors. How are we doing time? Was we on time? That was 7 minutes behind schedule apparently. So we probably actually did lose our path to that javelin. So we're looking at the screens here. Lovely to little like fingerprints on them. Little details. Right, let's go. Still wish this train had another route you could run it on. You can still only really properly run it on southeastern high speed, which isn't really, I mean, it's alright, but there's a lot better routes you could have Thames Link on. Midland Main Line South, East Coast Main Line South, Brighton Main Line, which you can do that on PC. This route's not the best for the 700, but it's alright. It will do. So it'll be Higham next. I think that's the next station. Again, it's been ages since I've driven this route. I think it's Higham next. Then we go into the Medway sort of towns to Rainham, and then that's it. So for the back of the train to pass the marker. Won't take too long, only an 8 coach. Let's get this accelerate. And it'll be up to 70 shortly, so a bit of a fast section. Green signal now, lovely. I was almost expecting it to be yellow there, so I was already on the AWS. But again, hopefully the game is looking alright. We are playing on the PC, and I've sort of selected at a time of day where it just doesn't look that great. Well, it's 6:52 in the morning, but yeah, sort of the sun is beaming down on the track, which never looks good. Even on console, it always looks pretty shoddy. It just never looks as good. Let's say, you know, when the sun's casting a shadow on the tracks. 465. Nice. But again, thanks to Sim Workshop for sending us over this sample unit to, well, when I say sample unit, is the same as if you ordered it today. It'd be the same, it's not different in any way. But yeah, very nice of them. So we will be using it quite a lot. And I have to try and configure it for Train Sim Classic as well. That again is slightly tougher because it's an old game, and the AP trains are a bit finicky to set up. I mean, the throttle works fine on TSC. Yeah, so we'll have to dive into that and sort it out. With TSW it's easy. Literally plug it in, put your keys in for what you want, easy. No trouble with TSW. Coming up on Who Junction. Probably should try and get a photo, shouldn't we, on this run? Otherwise I have no thumbnail at the end. Unless we just use the TSC as the photo. Just a simple one. I'll probably put the TSC within the thumbnail. And again, that's the name of the controller, the TSC-X. So that's what, Train Simulator Controller X. Because I think Sim Workshop also do a flight sim controller. Well, they do like an Airbus one, like an unlicensed Airbus one. There's another 700, not cancelled. Here's Who Junction. And we sort of come down the gradient into Higham station. And then from there it's, well, we're going to the Medway towns, and from there it's, well, it's all the stations are relatively close to one another. And then we'll be at Rainham. So we've got to be careful coming into Higham because yeah, it is downhill into it. So we'll start braking now. Just a little bit of brakes. So otherwise it's sort of a last minute brake panic to stop for it. Especially if you set it in autumn or winter, you'll just slide down the hill into Higham, which isn't really ideal. Here it is. I can't remember if we go down to the end of the platform in this one. I cannot remember. Yeah, this is Higham. Do we go down the end? Must do. Oh, actually, there is an 8 coach stop marker there, but not the Thameslink 8 coach stop marker. We're looking for the little diamond boards. So there's our marker there. Ooh. Yeah, that will do. And do that. I think it's that way. And doors. This is Higham. Oh, I think it still thinks we're at Northfleet. For some reason it hasn't... it should... if it's going to Gravesend, apparently. It should skip the stations. But for some reason it hasn't. Oh, hey ho, that's fine. Well, that's 6... Actually, well, hang on, where does it think we are? 57. Doesn't matter too much. Right, let's get the door shut. Obviously, we know where we are, so that's the main thing. Right. Oh, there you go. It's caught up now. Right. And we are off. Let's go full whack. The horn's pretty cool, though. If I hold it there, it'll see. Continue doing it. Back to there. And like that. And again, we could hit the emergency button, but let's not do that. So we'll be even later, which we don't want. So I've got these 2 buttons here. I think you can see it. That button there's left-hand side door release. That one's right-hand side door release. The 2 white ones are set for headlights at the moment. Again, you could, if I was doing the German route, I could go and change that to PZB. Like I probably will actually. When I'm doing the German route, I'll probably set maybe yellow to PZB acknowledge, red to PZB release, and maybe black to PZB override. I'll probably set those to that when we get onto the German stuff. And then that one I don't think I've snapped something like that for wipers, eh? No, I haven't set that one up yet, but I'm going to have that one as wipers. Sort of makes sense to have that one as wipers, if you can see that little toggle one. But again, you know, each play session you can just change the buttons over if you want. You could even have the throttle as the button if you wanted to. I could have the headlights as the stick. That should be very weird. Comes down to 15 miles per hour at the end of the tunnel. Should get the warning board for it shortly. It's quite a long tunnel though. Let's make the most of the speed whilst we can go fast. Well, saying that, I think that's a yellow, so let's not go fast. So that got AWS before it even went off. It looks like we caught up to the Javelin again. Unless something somehow got ahead of us. The next signal is literally just as you come out of the tunnel, if I remember correctly. And yeah, TPWS is a thing on this train. So let's be careful. As we approach Strood. There's a Javelin. I doubt that's affecting us. Let's go the other way. I wonder if that would be something Sim Workshop would potentially look at in future, is doing a notched version of the throttle. Well, maybe, I don't know, one, yeah, like a notched version of it. I wonder if they'd consider that at some point. For those who, you know, mostly play, you know, and trains with notch power and brake. I mean, most modern trains do have just percentage. But yeah, I wonder if they'd consider doing that at some point, or some sort of option to potentially customise it to have notched instead of percentage, where it sort of clicks, you know, instead of just like how it is at the moment. What are we waiting for? I guess we just bugged out the game. Which potentially. stop, do that. If we have, we'll probably have to end it, because otherwise we won't get anywhere. DRA on. And it still thinks we're at Higham, I think, so that's, you know, brilliant. Oh, there is a train in there, but I doubt that would be. Let's have a little look, see. Oh, no, there is something in there at the moment. I think it's a, it's an AI service, apparently. Is it Javelin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's have a little fly over. See what's going on. Why are you in the way? Get out the way. Here's Javelin. What's it doing? Oh, it's running late for some reason. For some reason it's not going. Oh, now it is. That's weird. Why is that one running late? That's an AI train. They're not meant to run late. Oh, hang on, no, we were meant to be in front of that one. No, we're that one. Yeah, Javelin got ahead of us, which is quite cool to see, but obviously a bit annoying that we have to come to a stop. So we should get the road in a second. Someone will be able to take the DRA off.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
Right, let's go. Up to 15 miles per hour. How fast? I'm in Strood. It's always like a slow bit on routes, isn't there? East Coastway, Lewis, South Eastern High Speed, Strood, Birmingham to Crewe, Wolverhampton, or a New Street. You never to be fast the whole way. But that actually would be a cool idea though, if Sim Workshop could do some sort of notched version of the throttle. I mean, it probably would be quite complicated, I don't know, where you maybe take the throttle stick out, you put another one which somehow notches it. Probably quite complicated then. But again, this throttle does work with, and I'll show it to you in another video, it does work with notched power and braking. Perfectly fine, but still it would be cool to get like a notched version. I don't know where you could unscrew this and put one in or something. Because these, the top bits here, you probably could unscrew them. Not, I don't know why you would, but if, I know, customisation's a thing in future. Right, here we are. Right, let's do that. This is Strood. Again, the game might not realise we're here. Oh, it has. Apparently we're running 15 minutes late. No idea how that's happened. Actually, no, we're only 3 minutes late, isn't it? It said 7:01 here, didn't it? Strood 6:54. Ah. Okay. Mean. Still been following that Javelin, that's why we're picking up time. Right, full power, let's go. You can probably see doors being opened. There we go. So we got Rochester, Chatham, Gillingham, and then Rainham. That's it. There's Rochester Castle. Up to 20. Like that, that goes up to 30 once we're on the bridge. If only they'd update the water here. I think it's still the old water in the game. Is it the old water? I don't know if it is the new water. It just doesn't look... Nah, there it is. Right, let's get up to 30 once the back of the train is on the bridge. That'll do. Let's get that up now. As we come into Rochester. Rarely you'll get brought into the loop platform here. It's quite fun when you do get brought into the loop platform, though it's a bit slower. There's a train in there at the moment. But yeah, the controller for this train is literally perfect. Absolutely spot on for the 700. And we did test this. If you saw the first look video of the TSC-X controller, we actually did test it on the Train Sim Classic 700. That was the AP one, and the throttle worked alright. Right, let's do that. That way. Doors. I should have a button for the HUD on here as well, to activate the HUD. There'll be Chatham after this. Oh, come on, the dwell times are pretty long, aren't they? Come on. Let's get out of here. I think the doors like close like straight away, so you can't really get away with doing it before the bar goes to the top. Or not easily. Right, full power, let's go. Up to 30 miles an hour. Fast. And again, I can feel the throttle stick coming a little bit loose, or at least the little grip for it. It's sort of, yeah, sort of tighten it somehow. Oh, there we go. Seems to sort of come a little loose. Tighten that a bit more. You got the old Rochester station, another 700. I think they're every half hour along here, but they feel a lot more frequent than that. Maybe they're every 20 minutes. No, but only every half hour. Right, into Fort Pitt Tunnel. Almost at Journey's End. There's an Electro Star there. There's like a bug still. There's been a bug in this for ages, where you can for some reason hear the Electro Star reverser being put from neutral into forward or reverse. It's really weird, but yeah, some sort of weird audio glitch which still hasn't been fixed. So that's that sort of weird, well, sound you hear. It's the Electro Star reverser, that train. So we're going to the end again. Oh, you got a white 387 on there. Didn't realise I actually had that installed. That comes from the Euro Phoenix 37 DLC. Sort of an unrefurbished 387. For some reason it stopped short on the platform as well. Or was it 12 coach? Was it 12, that one? 2, 3, 4. Oh, it is 12 coach. I didn't realise. Oh, hang on, did they stop at the 8 coach still marker? Naughty. I think the driver stopped at the wrong marker. Oh dear. Off track. Right, Gillingham up next, the penultimate stop. We're getting there. We'll go full whack again. What's the worst that could happen? For some reason that thing has a motion sensor, and every time I put my hand there, the light comes on. And yeah, not sure what time this video is going out. Hopefully this will be, well, as of recording this, tomorrow's video. But I don't know if it'll be morning or evening this goes out. So, yeah. Keep an eye out. Well, if you're watching it, but yeah, not sure what time this will go out. Up to 50, it's a bit nicer, isn't it, than 30. I actually didn't mention, but Chatham, that previous station there, is the home of Dovetail Games. Dovetail Games have a really nice office down by the, it's basically the only nice part of Chatham, by the historic dockyard. It's got high walls around it, security. Which, as opposed to the rest of Chatham, it's basically the only nice place. Oh. Mash the AWS button, double yellow. What a joke. Following someone else. Does this one clear us into Gillingham? Oh no, it's probably the level crossing actually. You've got the Gillingham level crossing, and it goes down quite late usually. So we'll have a red at the end of the platform. Which will be for the level crossing. So it's probably literally just gone up after the javelin's gone through. Okay, this feels perfect with the 700. Definitely have to do some of the German multiple units, which are basically all just percentage on the throttle. It'll be probably perfect on there, and the ICE as well. Which I wonder, oh that's a good point, with the ICE one, well basically with the ice trains, the Intercity Express trains in Germany, can I set it so then when I have the throttle and basically max braking as it would be for this train, could that be the off on the throttle? Because on those they don't have combined throttle or brake. Actually I think I could do that actually. Yeah, I think that would be possible, because there actually is a separate control label of just throttle. See, I think I could do that actually. That'd be good. And here we are. Yeah, you probably could do that actually. That'd be cool. Wait for the level crossing to go down. Probably. But we are almost there. Again, it has taken a bit longer than I planned. But yeah, we're almost there. I'm recording this quite late, so I doubt this will upload by the morning. So, sadly, I am out most of tomorrow. So, I'll probably be in the evening this video, if it's worked. What are we waiting for now? Usually it's the level crossing. The game's just broken, doesn't know where we are. So it could be, what does it say? It says lock the doors. Does it know we're at Gillingham though? No, it doesn't know we're at Gillingham. That's right, we're going to lock the doors, but I'm going to reopen them straight away, because I've got a feeling it's it doesn't know where we are. So as soon as it says, as soon as it knows we're at Gillingham, it should unlock the doors for Gillingham. But you know what? I'm not gonna bother doing that. Let's just get going. There was a late runner again to the train.
Please check the signal.
Annoying. I must have just shot it too early again at Chatham. That's alright. I don't care about points on this game. Some people like points on this game and getting the most points and getting the platinum medals and stuff. For me, it's just driving HUDless. That's my go-to for this game. So points are just... Oh, 12 coaches is an extra thing. Nice. Loads of 12 coaches at this time. So sort of heading into London. So from here it's about an hour. So you get into London at about sort of 8:15, 8:30ish. And then Rainham, our final stop. About time. This was sort of the first train I wanted to properly have a run with this on. So I'll probably do a German route tomorrow or whenever the next video goes out. Again, I'll have a separate playlist of ones where the camera is literally focused on the controller. Like these videos are literally for the controller. And then if I do somehow, well, if I do get another camera at some point, we could have webcam and sort of a controller cam. But we'll see. As my PC can only just about run this and record at the same time, so adding another camera to it, it might have a tantrum. Which wouldn't be good. Oh, let's do a little brake test actually. Because we will be coming up to a buffer stop. Unless for some weird reason we get brought into the completely wrong platform. As we should always be in the bay platform at Rainham. If not, something's gone wrong. This will be the approach control, unless we're waiting for a train. But no, I read it. I mean, this is brilliant. And this is the first time I've actually had hardware for a train sim game. And again, it's not on console. No, waiting for that. Was it? Oh, no, I thought it was a 700 then. But if you're on PC and you like train sim, I mean, this is for you. So yeah, nothing really compares to this. Rail Driver's ancient, and I mean the ATS stuff. I think it's really only the AWS button and door buttons. Whereas this is sort of the whole package. Come on, be approach control. Change signal. There you go. I think it's 25 across the points here. Platform 0. But there you go, that is Journey's End. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. And you'll find links you'll find a link in the description for the store page for the controller, the TSC-X, if you want to give it a go. Again, it is about £264, so it is pricey. But I'll sort of leave it up to you whether you think it's worth it or not. And all the other usual links, Discord, PayPal, merch store, UK Departure Board affiliate link. All of that good stuff. Right, let's come down to 15. And as we are coming into a terminating platform. And you've got the TPWS grids as well, so if you're going too fast, you're done for. As soon as we stop, that will be it. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming in. Hopefully you like the little cam looking at the controller. So it's pretty cool to sort of just see it in action and sort of see what it, how it sort of affects the game. Ooh, 465. as our stop marker there. But yeah, that is it. There we go, do that, do the doors, set the lights actually if we wanted to sort of change that to that, DR8 on. But yeah, that is it everybody. Thanks all for watching. Again, thanks to Sim Workshop for sending us over a controller to check it out. See you all and take care. Bye guys.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.